Sa free space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, everybody, I want to welcome you all to my 30th game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, in which at this point I have achieved $1,042,000. Let's see if I can win more. I got Steve and Marty joining me this time. Hoya! Here we go, Jeopardy round. Categories are islands, screenwriters, people, state capitals, resorts, and finally, gee whiz, G in quotation marks. You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell. Islands for 100.
The answer is...
State where you can lay in the sun. What is Hawaii? I think we had this category not so very long ago. I'll have islands for 200.
The answer is...
An Indonesian island or slang for coffee. What is Java? Islands for 300.
The answer is...
Original nest of Sam Spade's falcon. What is Malta? Islands for 400.
The answer is...
Hervé Villechaize used to hang out on this TV island, boss. What is Fantasy Island? Islands 500.
The answer is...
Sri Lanka's old name that didn't suit it to a T. What is Ceylon? Well done in that category. Screenwriters for 100.
The answer is...
John Huston and Ray Bradbury brought this Melville classic to the screen. What is Moby Dick? Screenwriters for 2.
The answer is...
If you'd gone up and seen her sometime, she might have been writing I'm No Angel or Klondike Annie. Who's Mae West? Screenwriters for 300.
The answer is...
This story of Harold and Maude wrote Pat and Mike with her husband, Garson Kanan. Rob. Who's Ruth Gordon? She's the one. So that gets Rob started. Where are we going now, Rob? Gee whiz, 100.
The answer is...
It could follow Maurice, Robin, or Barry. What is Gibb? Because they're the members of the Bee Gees. Gee whiz for 200.
The answer is...
Term for a present participle used as a noun such as asking or answering. What is a jest? No. Sue. I don't remember this one. A gerund. Oh, yeah, that's right. Here we go. State capital is 100.
The answer
So
is.
there. Juneau was its capital when it became a U.S. state. Sitka was its capital under Russian rule. What is Alaska? Okay, I'll go to state capitals for 200. Daily double. I don't want to bet at all. Originally called Waterloo, it's the capital of Texas. I better get this one. What is Austin? Double my money to 3,600. State capital is 3. State whose capital is properly pronounced Pierre. What is South Dakota? If I had missed that Texas clue, I would never let myself live it down. State capitals for 400.
The answer is.
Though Augusta, Georgia is much larger, the only Augusta that's a state capital is here. What is Maine? State capitals for 500.
The answer is.
State capital that's home to a service academy. What is Annapolis? Well done in that category. I'm going to go back to screenwriters for 400.
The answer is.
Author of Exodus, who wrote the screenplay for a gunfight at the OK Corral. Who is Leon Uris? I'll go to screenwriters for 500.
The answer is.
Charles MacArthur and Ben Hecht adapted Wuthering Heights for film, but not this, their own 1928 hit play. What is the front page? Alright, let's go back to Gee Whiz for 300, please.
The answer is.
This 20th century German psychology states that the whole experience is greater than the sum of its parts. Sue. What is Gestalt? Oh, yeah. So Sue takes second place. Gee Whiz for 400.
The answer is.
A rapid slide through a series of consecutive tones on a piano or trombone, for example. Rob. What is a glissando? That's correct. Okay. Resorts for 100.
The answer is.
Since 1942, U.S. presidents have had private access to this resort. What is Camp David? Could I have resorts for 200, please?
The answer is.
This worldwide French resort chain also owns a cruise ship. Oh, why can I not remember that one? Club Med. Oh, that's right. Couldn't remember that one. Let's keep it going. Gee Whiz for 500.
The answer is.
The okapi belongs to this family. Sue. What are giraffes? Uh-huh. People 100.
The answer is.
I was a soldier for beauty and love. I was completely selfless, said this former Philippine First Lady. Who is Imelda Marcos? She's the one. People for 200.
The answer is.
Also known for stupid human tricks, he got Ted Koppel to balance a dog biscuit on his nose. Who is David Letterman? People 300.
The answer is.
Before he created Gino's Frozen Pizzas, Gino Paolucci started this Chinese food company in Duluth, Minnesota. Rob. What is Chungking? And that's correct. Keep it going. Resorts for 300.
The answer is
Furnace Creek is the appropriate name for the California resort located here. What is Death Valley? I'll have resorts for 400.
the answer is
Honeymooners are partial to these picturesque Pennsylvania mountains featuring over 300 resorts. What are the Poconos? And I'll take resorts for 500.
the answer is
Camp David, the presidential retreat, was named for this grandson of a president. Who is Dwight Eisenhower? Dwight David Eisenhower. People for 400.
the answer is
She said Warren Beatty acts like he can't wait to get out of the room when she talks about spirits. Who is Shirley MacLaine? Now the last clue.
the answer is
This famous feminist's middle initial stood for Bronwell. Who is Susan B. Anthony? And that'll take me up to $8,200 at the end of this Jeopardy round. Rob is 1,200, Sue 1,000. So she's gonna go first in Double Jeopardy, which we're about to get started with. Hey Marty. Yay! Double Jeopardy time. Here we go.
You're on the category.
Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are going to be Mark Twain, biology, vocabulary, HH, ailments, and finally, animals. These are good categories. Let's begin. Sue, let's start with you. You have the least amount of money. Ailments for 200.
The answer is
Severe one-sided headache, usually alleviated in women during pregnancy. What is a... Oh, Sue, gosh darn it, you locked me out. A migraine, I knew that one. Animals, 200.
the answer is
Like a snake, a hummingbird has a forked one. And gosh darn it, Rob, you locked me out. A tongue, yep. 1,400 for him now. Animals for 400.
the answer is
You don't have to be a wit to know that this is a young louse. Oh. Sue? A knit. Yeah, I knew that one, but it just now dawned on me. It's okay. Not worried. Animals for 600.
the answer is
The Information Please Almanac calls it a curious, long-haired ox found in Tibet. Rob. A yak. Mm-hmm. So Rob takes second place. He has $2,000. Animals for 800.
the answer is
It's what makes the fisher valuable. Sue. It's fur. It's fur. Yep. Now she takes second place. We have a teeter-totter battle for second place going on right now between Rob and Sue, who don't even have close to what I have. Vocabulary 200. Oh, daily double. Sue is going to go 1,400. Here's the clue. A case for arrows, whether or not it shakes. It's a quiver. She got it. $3,800. Mark Twain, 200.
the answer is
It's his celebrated jumper from Calaveras County was one of these. Finally, I got in. What is a frog? I'd like to have vocabulary for 400.
The answer is.
It means government by a small group, not government by men named Ollie. What is an oligarchy? Oligarchy. I'll go to vocabulary for 600, please.
The answer is.
If your hostess offers you a comfit, she expects you to do this with it. What is, eat it? I'll go to vocabulary for 800.
The answer is.
Often used in perfume to prevent rapid evaporation, its name means gray amber. What is ambergris? And I'll go to vocabulary for 1,000. I mean, the 5 figures out 10,200. From Latin for to beg, it's a fancy 9-letter synonym for a beggar. Rob. It's a mendicant. Mendicant. Mm-hmm. He's up to $3,000. Now where to, Rob? Biology, 200.
The answer is.
The branch of biology that deals with the animal kingdom. What is zoology? Biology for 400.
The answer is.
Wurlitzer's pride, or what tissues grouped together form. Ah! Rob locked me out. An organ, yep. Ailments, 400.
The answer is.
These connecting cushions between vertebrae can sometimes slip. What are discs? Uh-huh. I'll go to ailments for 600.
The answer is.
It's thought that after humans gave up eating grass, this organ atrophied and became a troublemaker. What is the appendix? Ailments for 800.
The answer is.
Disease carried by wood ticks and named for the mountain range where it was first spotted. What is Rocky Mountain spotted fever? Why don't y'all try saying that 10 times fast? I'll have ailments for 1,000.
The answer is.
Illness characterized by swelling parotid glands and protruding ear lobes. What are the mumps? What is the mumps? Mark Twain for 400.
The answer is.
The full name Twain's mother gave him. What is Samuel Langhorne Clemens? I'll have Mark Twain for 600. Daily double. Once again, I want to bet it all. Huck Finn swore he'd never betray this runaway slave. Who's Jim? 27-2 now. Mark Twain 800. It appeared in the skies the year he was born and the year he died. And gosh darn it, Rob, you locked me out. Haley's Comet. Yep. Okay. Mark Twain for 1,000.
The answer is.
According to Twain, the only animal that blushes, or needs to, Sue. Man, Keep it going. HH200.
The answer is.
This Playboy married one of his Playboy centerfolds. Who is Hugh Hefner? I'll have HH for 400.
The answer is.
The Billionaire and Terry Moore's The Beauty and the Billionaire. Oh, Rob, you had to lock me out. Howard Hughes, yep. Come on, Rob. Biology for 600.
The answer is.
The FDA says Americans often ingest 25 to 35 times more than they need of this ingredient of salt. What is sodium? Biology for 8.
The answer is.
In the 1600s, amateur Dutch scientist Antoine van Leeuwenhoek discovered bacteria by using one of these. What's a microscope? Biology for 1,000.
The answer is.
Russian physiologist whose work with dogs contributed to psychology. Who is Pavlov? Okay. HH for 600.
The answer is.
She is called the First Lady of the American Stage. Who is Helen Hayes? HH for 800, please.
The answer is.
Along with Muskie, he lost to Nixon Agnew in 68. Who is Hubert Humphrey? HH for 1,000.
The answer is.
Meredith's Music Man. Who is Harold Hill? Last clue.
The answer is.
The Encyclopedia of Mammals likens these social organs of a walrus to antlers of a deer or horns of a sheep. Tusks, yep. So at the end of Double Jeopardy, Rob has 5,600, Sue 4,800, and I have a runaway lead with $32,200. Yay! Category for Final Jeopardy is going to be sports and games. Of my 32,200, how much do I want to risk? I'll just do 800. Invented in 1895 in Massachusetts, it became an Olympic sport at the 1964 Tokyo Games. I'm going to say, what is basketball? If that's right, I go to 33,000. If it's wrong, I drop to 31,400. Either way, though, I win. That's the clue. Here we go. Let's go to Alex Trebek.
Final Jeopardy answer is.
Oh, it's volleyball, so I'm going to drop to 31,400, but that's still enough to be a win. A win's a win nonetheless. Sue got it right. What about Rob? He got it right also. Well, I unfortunately got it wrong, but I dropped to 31,400, which brings me up to a 30-game winnings total of $1,073,400. So a 31st game will be coming soon. I'll see y'all for my next video coming soon.